Yeah, that means it's something dirty, bad, that you cannot offer to God.
Okay. Dirty in the sense the person or the hair?
The hair, the hair. The hair is a
See,
dirty thing, and we should, the Lord does not want those kind of things.
no, it's not like that actually.
Mm-hmm.
Hair they give because there is a past story for that actually.
Mm-hmm.
There is a past story in Ramayana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in Ramayana, when he went to the forest, Rama, so that time he'll be sitting and praying to God. So that time one of the king will come and by mistake he'll raise an arrow on him. So that time his hair will come off. So that's how they made as a tradition or custom. If we remove our hair, it is like we are giving that hair to the God. It is very good thing.
Okay.
Is the understanding that the deity wants the hair, or in other words, for some reason the deity appreciates hair? You don't have. If you're uncomfortable answering this question, you don't have to answer.
No, no, it's okay. It's actually there is a mythological story. When the Lord Srinivasa had some accident, he lost some part of hair. So one of the angel comes and donates her hair so that he can cover his head. But whatever she tries, it will not cover completely. So Lord Srinivasa says, whoever donates their hair for me, I will solve all their problems. That is a belief in that area. So whenever they wish for something and then it fulfills, then they donate their.
That most people believe the deity is getting the hair, or do you think there's some school of thought that thinks no, the deity is not getting the hair, we're just getting rid of our ego, and the deity is not. We're not giving the hair to the deity. There are people who, like religious people, but they cut their hair, but they think that that they're not giving the hair to the deity. The purpose is just to remove ego before we go to darshan or something like that. Do you think there are people who think like that?
I don't think there will be such people, because if a person don't want to give hair to deity, okay, just to cut their ego or something, or forgiveness for their sins, why would he go to Tirupati? He can go to the barber shop or hair salon, right?
So you think
he can think that I am killing my ego and everything. Why to go to deity then?
Well, maybe they feel like they want to kill their ego in front of the deity to show the deity, look, I'm killing my ego, but they're not actually giving the hair to the deity. Could you think?
Maybe there might be some people who think that way, but very less percentage. I don't think that kind of mentality will be there. But very less percentage. If there are any people, very less percentage.
Now, do you know anyone who believes that the point is just to make yourself bald, and not that it's not going to the God? Did you ever hear anyone say that, or no? You never heard anyone say it.
Some persons like other than Indians who doesn't know the value of Lord Perumal can talk like this.
Do you think there's people, or do you think there are some people who don't believe that the hair is going to the deity at all, and they're just cutting their hair to get rid of sins, and they don't feel like they're giving their hair to the deity, even in a spiritual way?
I don't think people will do like that. If they feel that like we are giving to God, then only they will give.
So you think everyone thinks that they're giving it to God? Nobody thinks that they're getting rid of ego and.
If he has to do like that, he can do in his own town only. Why he has to go there? Because when he go that much distance with so much hardship, definitely he will have that bhakti, then only he can do it. Otherwise, he won't do.
Oh, because I thought maybe people could think that they want to get rid of their ego and want to get rid of their sins, and they just don't understand that the hair is being given to God. They just think, I want to get rid of it in front of the deity so he knows I'm getting rid of it, but not that they feel like it's actually going to that the deity is actually receiving it. Do you think there's people who think like that?
It depends on people. But mostly people won't do like that.
By the coconut,
Yes.
it's understood that the deity appreciates when you give him a coconut. It makes him happy. He wants the coconut.
Yes.
When you give him a
Yes.
banana, it's understood that the deity wants the banana. He appreciates it, right? Is the hair the
Yes.
same way that he appreciates when you give him the hair?
Yes, it's the same idea, but giving hair is more above than giving a coconut or banana, because we can buy them and take them. But hair is not like that. It is your own thing. It's a part of your body, right?
And if we like to understand the signature of the significance of the cutting process. So, is it like at what time you are giving the hair to the deity? After your hair is off, or while it is being cut off?
While it is being cut off.
So, at the same time, when it is being cut off, you offer it to the god, right?
Yes.
When do they feel like the cutting itself is part of the giving the hair to the deity, to the god? Or is it only a preparation to give? But while it's getting cut, it's not being given at all. You could ask Nirmala.
So என்ன கேக்குறாங்கன்னா முடி குடுக்குறீங்க இல்லையா, அப்படி குடுக்கும் போதே அது கடவுளுக்கு போய் சேருது, அப்படி குடுக்கும் போதே போய் சேருதா இல்ல அப்புறமா போய் சேருதா?
குடுக்கறப்பதான் போய் சேருது. நினைச்சு குடுக்கறப்ப உட்கார்றப்பயே அது நினைச்சோம்னாவே அது கடவுளுக்கு போய் சேர்ந்த மாதிரிதான் கணக்கு.
Okay. So when they're cutting off the hair itself, she feels that she's giving to God.
And does anything happen once it gets put in the hundi, or it's already given to God? Does it finish getting given when it's put in the hundi, or it's totally given while it's getting cut?
Yeah, when it's getting cut itself, she feels it's totally given. That's what she told.
So the hundi is nothing. That's what she said?
Yeah. So actually, என்ன சொல்றாங்களா, அப்புறம் மொத்தமா போய் சேருது இல்லையா, அப்ப போய் தான் வந்து கடவுளுக்கு நினைக்கிறீங்களா, இல்ல கட் பண்ணும் போதே கடவுளுக்கு போய் சேருது அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா?
கட் பண்றப்பயே கடவுளுக்கு போய் சேர்ந்த மாதிரிதான் கணக்கு அது.
Okay. So when she's cutting the hair itself, she feels, she takes the name of the God and she gives. When they start cutting itself, she feels that she is given to the God and it's reached the deity. That's what she feels.
Okay. Now, I'm just curious, since you live in over there, what do you think is the correct answer once I have you on the phone?
It is actually for the first question.
Yeah.
It is answer is B.
Okay. That the hair is being received by the deity.
Yeah.
Okay.
For second question also it is B only.
Okay. Okay, and now for question 2.
Yeah, question 2 also is the answer is B. Yeah.
Okay, good. And now question 3.
Question 3 is also B only.
Second part of question 3.
Second part. It is C for second part.
Both reasons. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, does the deity receive the hair? You said the cutting is part of the giving. Does the deity receive it right when it's cut, or does it receive it after it gets put in the hundi?
And I can say in my childhood, we used to carry physically and put it in hundi. Nowadays, they don't do. They will be collecting in the donation part only and sent to further process or something.
Actually, the cutting of the hair itself is giving to the deity in the holy place. When they cut their hair, that itself it's giving to the deity actually. Not necessary you have to put it in the hundi. Once you go there and when you shave your hair, when you tonsure your hair, that itself it's giving to the deity.
After cutting, it is finished, but we need to make sure that it has reached its place, in his place.
So the cutting itself, you would say, that's part of the giving? It's part of the giving is the actual cutting, but it's not finished until it gets inside the hundi?
Yes, it's 50%, but it should reach the right place. Then only we will get complete satisfaction.
Interesting. I have a funny question to ask. Okay,
Yes, I can understand.
when they're cutting the hair, okay, and doing it, do you look at it like they're just giving a present to the Lord? Like, I'm just giving a present to the Lord, or or do you do it like I'm sacrificing my hair to the Lord? Like, here I'm cutting it off and I'm doing a service in front of the Lord, or it's like, no, I'm just giving a present to the Lord. How would you look at that?
Service to the God.
You would say it's more than a present.
Yeah, it's not a present, it's a service. You can't give a present to the God, it's a service only.
Question: if we could ask, does she feel like she's giving a present to the God, or does she feel like it's an act of worship in front of the God when she does it?
So present மாதிரி கடவுளுக்கு கொடுக்குறீங்களா இல்ல வந்து அது ஒரு சேவை வர்ஷிப் மாதிரி கொடுக்குறீங்களா வேண்டுதல் அந்த மாதிரி கொடுக்குறீங்களா
முக்கியமா வேண்டுதல்
வேண்டுதல் okay
ஆமா வேண்டுதல்
it's like a service and worship.
Okay. Could you ask Kamalakar also that same question? Does he feel like it's an act of worship, or is it just it's just for himself? Does he feel like he's doing an act of worship to the God, or is it just?
Yes, it is worship, sir. It is worship. It is worship.
Is there any services that has to be done specifically closer to the deity, and some that don't matter if it's closer to the deity?
It is not like that. Anywhere on the mountain, if you do, it is considered as done in the temple itself, because the whole mountain is the treated as a holiest spot, no? So anywhere on the mountain is considered as a part of temple only.
Actually they're giving to the God. If she goes to Tirumala, she doesn't have to do in front of the picture or idol. Because the place itself is a holy place, you're going there to tonsure your head, so no need to do in front of any idol or picture. But when she's doing here at home, she's giving to the deity and she has to do it in front of the God's picture, so that she's giving it to the God. So she wants to do it in front of the God picture.
Yeah. Let's hear what Jaya has to say. Jaya, can we hear you? What you have to say?
See, as he said, as soon as you go to the hill, you feel the presence of the deity. So it doesn't matter you're doing in front of small idols. It doesn't matter to the people. That's what I believe. It doesn't matter to them. So you feel God's presence is there. As soon as if you're in Tirumala, okay, you feel God's presence is there. So, so it's not necessary you should see the picture of the God or God's deity over there for you to feel like into the deity.
So it's enough of a presence of a deity that it would make that you feel like you could bring a sacrifice to the deity, and the deity is accepting your sacrifice.
Yes.
And I don't know if they bow down to the. Do you bow down to the deity? Is there such a thing as bowing down to the deity?
I didn't get you.
Is there such a thing as bowing down to the ground, like you're bowing to the deity? Is there such a thing by you?
Yes, yes.
So Avrami wanted to know if you would do that on the mountain, even though you don't see the deity with your eyes. Would you feel like you're bowing down to the deity?
Yes.
Climb the hills while bowing down to, like, every step. At every step, they bow down. Yeah.
So they really feel like the deity is all over.
Yeah. When you enter the temple,
Omnipresent.
after you finish the queue, there'll be a big queue over there when you enter. So you bow down and then only you will start entering the temple actually.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, there will be a big picture of deity in every tonsuring hall. We have to do namaste to him and chant Lord name 3 times before this thing is started. So it is believed that he is present on the entire hill, Tirumala hill. It is his hill. Okay, so he is present everywhere. So they feel that it is done in presence of deity.
When they actually get the haircut, is there? I heard different reports if they're supposed to say God's name as they get their haircut. Is there such a thing, Jaya? Do you know
God's name?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get you.
Are you supposed to say anything as you're getting the haircut?
Yeah, they say actually Tirupati Balaji name or Govinda, Govinda, they'll say that giving. They'll say Govinda, Govinda, they'll say when they're giving the hair. That means they are giving it to the God.
Okay, got it.
So after getting that, even that tonsurer also makes you to tell Govinda, Govinda.
You say that while you're getting cancer.
Initially, before tonsuring. We should say Govinda, Govinda, and then he cuts your hair.
Got it. Or what do you do when you're getting the haircut? Is there anything special you do during the haircut? Like anything you say or anything you think?
Yeah, actually when they start now, they will start from the edge only. They won't do from the from the starting point. They will start from the edge of the hair, and before starting they will be saying Govinda, Govinda.
So they say the deity's name.
It's actually just remembering the deity and then start doing.
Got it. Okay. Could you ask Nirmala if she knows, if she thinks there's anything in your religion, in the Hindu religion, that hair is impure, it's unholy, and it's something that something that when you touch it, maybe you have to wash your hands. Like it's something that's not holy. That hair is something maybe like God wouldn't like. It's something that's impure. Could you ask her if she knows of anything about that in the religion? Not just when the baby's 1 year old, like forever. That uncut hair is something that's impure, not holy.
Okay. So என்ன கேக்குறாருன்னா இப்போ முடி இருக்குது இல்லையா? ஓகே, அன்மியூட் மியூட்ல வச்சிருக்கீங்க. முடி வந்து குடுக்குறீங்க இல்லையா? அது வந்து சுத்தமானது இல்ல அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா? இப்ப குழந்தை பிறந்திருக்கலையா, அடிக்கிறோம் இல்லையா? அது வரைக்கும் அது வந்து பியூர் இல்ல, அது வந்துட்டு தொட்டா கை கழுவணும் அந்த மாதிரி வந்து நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்களா? இல்ல முடி வந்து பியூர் தான் நினைக்கிறீங்களா?
இல்ல டாட்டின்னு நினைக்கல.
ஓகே,
சுத்தமான சுத்தமா கொடுக்குறோம், அவ்வளவுதான்.
Okay, she says that it is not dirty, it is pure.
Okay.
It is not impure, it is pure.
Okay. Could we ask Kamalaka the same question?
Same question. Hair vandu pure ah ledante impure ah?
It is holy hair. It's holy pure.
So it's pure. There's nothing impure about it. Okay.
Yes.
And what do you consider the hair? Would you consider the hair as a pure thing to offer or impure?
Pure thing.
So you consider hair the pure?
Yes, like a part of us is being like given to God.
A part of you.
Yes.
Is there anything in your religion that hair that's cut is like impure, like something that God would not want, like the opposite of, like it's not holy, something like something disgusting, or is do you know anything like that in your religion, that cut hair is not a holy item, like it's something that
No, I can understand, sir. The new you are saying, no, you're telling a point, no, that is suitable for only a newborn fresh baby.